Yeah, good evening. How many object-oriented principles are there? 4. What are those? Encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism. Inheritance completed, polymorphism completed, abstraction completed. Last one, encapsulation. Encapsulation, note on. Binding of variables and methods into a class is called as an encapsulation. Binding of variables and methods into a class is called as an encapsulation. Binding of variables, one more definition, with methods, and those methods, binding of variables with methods and those methods operating on same variables. Binding of variables with methods and those methods operating on same variables is also known as an encapsulation. Binding of variables and methods into a class is called as an encapsulation. Binding of variables with methods and those methods operating on same variables is also known as an encapsulation. Note down these two. Say binding of variables and methods into a class is called as an encapsulation. Binding of variables with methods and those methods operating on same variables is also known as an encapsulation. Suppose if you write one employee class, in this class, integer, employee number, string, name, float, salary, you'll write like this. Salary will write. You'll write some methods, accept and display. Like this, you are going to write. Variables and methods bound together as a one class. This type of binding is called encapsulation. But this type of encapsulation already studied. Because first class, whenever we write class, there only encapsulation is there. Okay, that is first definition. But second definition I am going to show now. That is also encapsulation. This is also encapsulation. See, according to first definition. According to first definition, this is example. Like a binding of variables and methods into a class is called as encapsulation. This is encapsulation. But here different. Binding of variables with methods and those methods operating on same variables is also known as encapsulation. This is I'm going to show. Like this type of encapsulation already studied. This type of encapsulation you already studied. Okay. Now, what exactly encapsulation? Predefined encapsulation I'll show you first. Then you'll understand user-defined encapsulation. Predefined encapsulation I'll show you first. Okay. After that, user-defined encapsulation I'll show you. For example, see. Now, one program I'll write. The program you may or may not understand because that is the outdated program actually, not required. But understanding encapsulation, it is the best example. That's what I'm taking. Okay. Now, if you want to create object, what will write? Object, if you want to write here, demo, D equal to new demo. Where is demo class? Here only. This only demo class, no? This class object only I created. But I'm creating another class. Frame F equal to new frame. But this class is not here. This class is in one package. That package we have to import. Import java.awt. It's on package. In the awt package, frame class is there. Frame class object, string handling separate topic is there. String handling I'll teach. Don't worry about subject. My order somewhat different. Okay. See, all people what they'll teach first generally, first encapsulation. Right or wrong, check it out. First encapsulation, next abstraction, next inheritance, next polymorphism. But I started with inheritance. Next polymorphism. Next abstraction. Next encapsulation. My order somewhat different. But at last, you'll learn all. Okay? Because you have seen, while teaching inheritance, while teaching polymorphism, overriding, inheritance compulsory, no? Like that, first inheritance I taught. While teaching abstraction, inheritance required, polymorphism required. That's what first I taught like that. Better understanding, that is my view. Different faculties, different view will be there. At last, subject is same. Subject is same. Okay, but better understanding, my view that is. Like see, Java books, you open, many books are there, no? Many Java books are there. What will do? But which is best book means? Can you select properly? What will do? One page will open, one paragraph you'll read. If you understand, it is the best book. If you don't understand, that is a bad book. You will blame the author also. It's happening or not? It is happening or not? If you understand, it is the best book. If you don't understand, you will blame the author. Author having 20 plus years experience also. But within a 1 minute, you will blame the author. One paragraph you'll read. If you don't understand, that is a bad book. Like that. See, suppose a best example, C language. Which is the best book means everyone will give answer. Balaguru Swami, Yashwant Kanedkar. This is only, no? C developer. Who is C developer? Dennis Ritchie. Dennis Ritchie book also is there in the market. Dennis Ritchie also written book. If I give Dennis Ritchie book, what will say? Dennis Ritchie not written well. Balaguru Swami written well. Because Balaguru Swami book you will understand. Dennis Ritchie book you cannot understand. Like that. It's happening. Okay. So actually all are best books only. Different authors, different views will be there. Whichever is matched to you, that is you like. That's it. Okay. Whichever is matched to you, that is you like. But all are experienced people only know others also. Like that. So in my class, till I didn't explain string handling. Reason, string is a class. String is a class. Class related concepts. Library class also I didn't touch till. System.out.println also I didn't explain till. Do you know? Every day we are writing. System.out.println also, these many classes over, I didn't touch. Because you have seen yesterday with a diagram, majority people not understood. It will be happen. If I teach system.out.println now, you cannot understand. Because that line half an hour lecture is there. Half an hour. That is after one more week it comes. Okay. After one more week, this knowledge, this is you learn. Okay. If I teach now, you cannot understand. That's what my order is somewhat different. Like string handling is there, exception handling is there, multi-threading is there, synchronization is there, collections framework is there, 30 plus collections also I'll explain. Everything I'll explain. Don't worry about subject. Okay. Now, here, one frame class I'm creating. First listen the class. If any doubts are there, end of the session you can ask, otherwise you can mail. Now, frame class. Frame is on library class. It's a library. Library, you may or may not understand now because still I didn't start library. The program, actually what purpose I'm teaching is for better understanding encapsulation. Okay. Frame F equal to new frame. Frame class object created. It is not my class. It is library class. That class is available in java.awt package. Okay. In that class, some methods are there. Library methods. f.setSize. One method is there. You can set frame size. Suppose 400 pixels width, 400 pixels height. Okay. Now, frame.setVisible. If you write true, frame will be displayed. If you write false, frame not displayed. Okay. Now, here frame f equal to new frame, f.setSize, f.setVisible. The program, whether you understood or not, leave it. Output you can understand. Okay. Now, file, save. If I run, what will happen is one frame created, that size settled, that frame displayed. You observe. Here, Java C demo.java. Java frame. 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. This is, I'll take another frame. This is outdated. Java x.jframe also one class is there. JFrame. Now, this is only for understanding this one. For understanding encapsulation purpose I have taken. See, it is compiled. Java demo. You are getting, this is frame. Graphical user interface. GUI. Okay. Now, I given JFrame, JF equal to new JFrame. One frame created. The size 400 pixels width, 400 pixels height I given. Visible true I given. Displayed. Okay. Now, what I'll do is here, I'll write 800 pixels width, 800 pixels height. I'll write. Then file, save. Now 800 pixels width comes, 800 pixels height comes. 800 pixels width, 800 pixels height. Okay. Suppose 600 pixels width, 600 pixels height. File, save. See, compilation, execution. Okay. Now, first of all, my monitor, how many pixels are there? Okay. I want to see. How to see? Right click, display settings. Here, screen resolution. Here, display resolution. 1366 and 768. Present settings. So, width 1366. Height 768. What I'll do, see here. Width 1366. Height 768. If I write. Now, full size appears. File, save. Compilation, execution. Full size. Okay. Now it's clear. Suppose if I write 13,660, 7,680, what will be happen? What will be happen? Error comes? No. Will it display 1360? Suppose it is a monitor. It's a monitor. Will it display frame like this? No. Okay. Now, what it will do? Maximum size only comes. Suppose if you open website in your mobile, according to mobile only is coming, no? If I open this desktop, according to desktop size only comes, no? If we enter more than maximum size also, maximum size only comes. Now 13,660 if you write also, it is coming 1366 only. See, compilation, execution. See, minimize, maximize, close buttons appears, no? If it is outside, it doesn't appears. Okay. So here Java logo, hot cup of coffee symbol. Okay. Right side, that is. Left side, this is. See, it is there, no? That means full size only coming. Full size only coming. It is not 13,660. It is 1366 only coming. So what is happening here? If I enter more than maximum size, you will get a maximum size. Okay, it's clear. Now, if I write minus 13,660 minus 7,680, think yourself what it comes. Minimum size. More than maximum size. What you are getting? Maximum size. Less than minimum size. Minimum size. Negative number means it should not display actually, but it will display. See, minimum comes. Minimum comes. Very little size, minimum size comes. It is there. Top left corner is there, no? This is. Okay. See, if I scroll. See, it is minimum size, this size coming. This size. Minimum size. Less than minimum size. More than maximum size. You are getting this one. Now, you are not getting error. If you enter more than maximum also, you are not getting error. If you enter less than minimum also, you are not getting error. Because of encapsulation. But your doubt is how this program is related to encapsulation. Your doubt. Okay? Because this program already written, predefined. That's what you cannot understand. Same type program myself if I write, you'll understand. That frame class, predefined class. That size method, predefined method. Set visible method, predefined. It's a library. That method body you didn't see. That's what it doesn't appear to you. This type of program myself if I write, then you'll understand. So why we are getting like this is because of encapsulation. But how this program is related to encapsulation? How to explain? Now, like this one program I'll write. Then you'll understand how this is also encapsulation, how that is also encapsulation, both you'll understand. Okay? Here, if I enter more than maximum size, what you are getting? Maximum size. If I enter less than minimum size, what you are getting? Minimum size. Like that, one small example I'll take for understanding. See, you studied variables. How many types of variables are there? 3 types. What are those? Instance variables, class variables, local variables. Okay? When we have to use instance variable, different values. When we have to use class variable, same value. When we have to use local variable, to perform the task, calculation part, task like that. Okay? Now, employee number, which type of variable required? Name. age. Now I'll take age. Okay. Now class employee. Integer age. Remaining I'm not writing because you should understand encapsulation. Application part later after exception handling application. Now age. Whose age also I'm not writing. Only age I'm taking. Okay. Employee number I'm not writing. Name I'm not writing. Address I'm not writing. Only age. Now age. It's a one variable. Okay. Now I'll write another class for writing main method. Main method. See, why separate class I'm writing is, you have seen frame class is one class, demo class is one class. Frame is library class, no? Demo class our class, no? Like that here. This is like a frame class. This is like a demo class in previous program. Frame predefined, already defined. Like that here employee class now. Okay? Here demo class. Now this is instance variable. When memory allocated to instance variable? Whenever object is created. Which class object? Employee class, not demo class. Employee equal to new employee. Okay. Now e dot age equal to 25. System dot out dot println e dot age. Okay. Now file save. If I compile and execute, what will be the output comes? 25, no? Now employee age 25. 25 coming. Now I'll write 250. If I compile and execute, what is the output comes? 250. Any employee age 250 will be there? Never. Okay. So if I compile, if I execute, okay, 250. It is coming. If I write minus 250, now what is the output comes? Minus 250 comes. Minus 250 comes. See compilation, execution, minus 250. Suppose I want to restrict this age, minimum 18, maximum 90, something. I want to either minimum 1 or maximum 200, whatever you want, some boundary. Some boundary I want to place. Suppose minimum 18, maximum 60. I want to place. Minimum employee age 18. Maximum employee is 60. I want to place. Then what we have to do? Some logic you have to write. Okay. If you enter less than minimum, minimum should come. If I enter more than maximum, maximum should come. That is my task. We have to write some logic. Logic in a method will write. Suppose one method I'll write. Method name something set age. Okay. Set age. Here on method I'll write. Here one variable something a. Now here this set age method I want to call here. Here. How to call? E dot set age. Suppose I'm passing 25 or 35 something, I'll pass. Okay. E dot set age. I pass it. Okay. This 25 copied in A. A which type of variable? Which type of variable? Local variable. This age which type of variable? Instance variable. Now, if A greater than 60 or A less than 18, A less than 18, age equal to 18. Okay. Else if A greater than 60, age equal to 60. Else age equal to A. So here if I pass 25, 25 copied here, 25 less than 18, false. 25 less than 18, false. 25 greater than 60, false. Okay. Then age equal to A. Then 25 stored. Suppose if I pass 250, 250 less than 18, false. 250 greater than 60, true. Then what will happen? 60 stored. 60 stored. Okay. Now here, this age, which type of variable? How many ways to access? What are those? Is it valid? Writing like this valid? Now age, which type of variable? Instance variable. How many ways to access? 2 ways. What are those? Object reference. Now, like this, age equal to 18, I written directly. Is it valid or not valid? Valid? Not valid. How many people answer valid? How many people answer not valid? Majority, no answer. Majority, no answer. Even online students also. Valid or not valid? You have seen answer also. It is valid. How it is valid? Implicitly this. Implicitly this will be there, no? That's what valid. Implicitly this keyword works. That's what valid. Okay. Now implicitly this keyword present. Implicitly this keyword present. Okay. This keyword implicitly present here and here. When we ought to write this keyword explicitly, whenever instance variable, local variable names are same. Suppose this variable name also age. Then what we ought to write here? Here age, here this dot age. Here age, here this dot age. Here this dot age equal to age. Whenever instance variable name, local variable name, if it is same, if you want to access instance variable, this keyword explicitly required. This keyword explicitly required. Okay. So it is instance variable. It is local variable. Whenever instance variable and local variable names are same, to access instance variable explicitly we have to write this keyword. Okay. Now if I call this method, if I pass 200 or 250 stored here, 250 less than 18 false, 250 greater than 60 true, then 250 not stored, 60 stored. Then here what is output comes? 60 comes. File, save. See, compilation. You are getting 60. Suppose minus 250. What is the output comes? What is the output? 18. 18. Okay. Now, if I write 25, what the output comes? 25. 25. Okay. Now, if I enter more than maximum size, that means 60. 60 coming. Less than 18, 18 coming. Okay. Like this. I written. Now, I written like that only logic. Like a frame. Okay. But after this, again what I will do, e dot age equal to 100. I'll write. Now what will be the output comes? What it comes? 100. Any other? Now after calling set age method, I called e dot age equal to 100. Again I am printing. What will be the output comes? What it comes? 100 comes or 60 comes? 100 only comes. Okay, 100 only comes. See, file, save. So first what will happen? 25 stored. Next 100 stored. See, compilation. That is only modified. 100. What I want is this variable we should not allow to access. This variable we should not allow to access what we have tried. Give me answer. Private, final, different answers coming. Static also. Abstract also. Can you write abstract? No. Abstract variable you cannot write. No. Private. Any other? Private also came. Final also came. Any other answer? We should not allow to access that variable outside. What did you write? Private. Final means we cannot change. Okay? We should not allow to access, I am saying. So, private. So, we have to write private. No, private. Now, what will happen? This variable can be accessed outside the employee class? No. It is error. But printing also error. Printing also you cannot access, no? So, this is also error. This is also error. 2 errors. File. Save. 2 errors comes. 2 errors. See? E.age equal to 100. Private. Age has private access in EMP. Age has private access in EMP. 2 places error. Now, I want to print. Print here. Printing here not possible now. That's what. One more method I'll write. Integer method name getAge. Return age. Here implicitly this. Because we don't have a local variable here. Now, this method we can call. How to call? Return type integer. Return type integer, no? What do you write? Integer n equal to e dot getAge. System dot out dot println n. See. File. Save. Compilation. Execution. Now, if I write 250, what is the output comes? 60. Okay? 60. If I enter minus 250, 18. Okay? Now, my question, carefully listen. Without modifying single character in this class, because it is like a frame class type, library type. Now, without modifying single character in employee class, I want to store more than 60 or less than 18 in this variable. Possible or not possible? Give answer. Now, my question, carefully listen. Without modifying single character in employee class, whatever you want you can do here in demo class, because it is just like a library class, frame class type. Library we cannot change, no, like that, assume. Now, whatever you want you can do in demo class, but without modifying single character in employee class, I want to store greater than 60 or less than 18 in this variable. Possible or not possible? Not possible. Any other? Implement. Increment. How will write? Possible or not possible? If your answer is possible, how? If your answer is not possible, why? Private, we cannot access outside. That is the reason not possible to store. Okay. If it is possible, how it is possible? Same method create to access. What we have to write? Same method if I write, can we access this variable in subclass? No. Next. So that means that is your answer is wrong. Next. Abhijit, your answer is wrong. Next. If possible, how? If not possible, why? Give answers. My question, in this variable we have to store. Not adding, not subtraction like that. In that variable I want to store. Okay? Give me answer. Without modifying single character in this class. Suppose I'll write, okay, he's saying like this, class employee2 extends employee. I'll write here same method name is said, no, set age, integer a. Now this age variable can be accessed here. That age variable can be accessed here. No, it is not possible. Okay, this age variable private can be accessed in subclass. Subclass also not possible. Subclass also not possible, no? So if you override same method also not possible. If any answer is possible, give me other answer like without modifying single, that is only my question. Without modifying single character. Without modifying single character in employee class. If you want whatever you want, you can do. You feel like a library class this is. Okay? Is it possible or not possible? Not possible. Because it is private scope. Within the class only it can access. Okay? It is not possible. Now, here. This is only according to this definition matched or not matched, you observe. Binding of variables with methods. Okay? Binding of variable with these two methods. And those methods operating on same variables. These two methods operating on same variable. This type of binding is called encapsulation. What do you find? Binding of this variable with these two methods. And these two methods operating on same variable. This type of binding is called encapsulation. Now, generally, encapsulation means what we'll do, private variables will write, setter, getter methods will write. If age is there, set age, get age. Width is there, set width, get width. Height is there, set height, get height. Color is there, set color, get color. Background is there, set background, get background. Like that we'll write. It is not compulsory to write, but we'll write like that. Now, suppose it is frame is there. Frame. Now, this frame also width and height. Width and height private variables. Frame width, frame height, private variables. Those two variables, what they given? Set size method given. Set size, get size. Given methods. Now, more than maximum, maximum. Less than minimum, minimum. Like that logic written. That is the reason, if you enter more than maximum, what you are getting? Maximum. Less than minimum, you are getting minimum. Okay? Now, like that setter, getter methods, they written. They written setter, getter methods. Okay? And also, you observe. Set background, get background. See, for this, suppose for example, set background, one color, red. Get background, red color comes. Set background, green. Get background, green color comes. Set background blue. Get background blue color comes. Set background ABC. ABC color is there. ABC color not there, no? Then what it comes? Default color. Gray color by default. Gray color comes. That means already written logic. 16 colors are there in this frame. Other than 16, logic already written. Other than 16 is there gray color output. Like that logic written. That's what wherever setter getter methods appears, no, then you can understand there is an encapsulation. Like if encapsulation is not there, variable you can access width equal to 10,000 will write. How it is possible? Okay. If variable is allowed to access, what will do? More than maximum also will write, less than minimum also will write. If it is accessible. Now not accessible. Now through method only you have to call. If you want to store age, compulsory setter method only you have to call. If you call setter method, logic works. Will it allow to write? No. With setter method only you can write. Then setter method, if you pass parameter, logic already present. According to logic only executed, no? So it will not allow to write. So if this encapsulation is not there, this variable accessible outside, then whatever you want will write. Width equal 10,000 also will write. Width equal to minus 10,000 also will write. So this variable bound with this setter method and getter method. These two methods operating on that variable. This type of binding is called encapsulation. Okay. For example, one general example. Suppose if here this setter getter boundary is not there, what will happen? Variable accessible. Accessible means you can write whatever you want. Okay. 16 colors are there. 16 colors are there. Okay. 16 colors are there. 16 colors. Other than 16 colors, if you write, what will happen? Logic already present. Error will not come. Error comes, what will happen? Operator cannot solve. That is the reason instead of error, default. Default. So other than 16 is there, default color comes. If that setter method is not there, what will happen? Accessible, whatever you want you can write. That is the problem. Now one small example I'll explain. With that you'll get a more clarity. Suppose, see, for example, capsule. Medicine capsule will be there, no? Capsule. So year one cap will be there, year one cap will be there. In between medicine will be there. Okay. Now capsule. Capsule, medicine will be there. Suppose 2 mg medicine will be there. Example, 2 mg medicine is there. 2 milligrams. Okay. Now, instead of giving capsule, directly they can give powder. 2 mg you take. If they give, can you take exact 2 mg? Like instead of giving capsule, in a capsule 2 mg already checked, placed. Exact 2 mg will be there in capsule. Now, instead of giving that one, directly medicine as a powder, they can give. Take 2 mg means can you take exact 2 mg? If you try to take, it may becomes 2.5 also, it may becomes 1.8 also, it may becomes 1.9 also, it may becomes 2.1 also. That's what binding already done. So that is one cap, this is one cap, in between medicine. This is like a medicine, this is one cap, it is one more cap. Binding done. Okay. Now this boundary, it will allow 18 to 60 only fixed. You cannot change exact. Boundary is there. So this is like a medicine. This is like a one cap. It's a one more cap. Binding done. Now exact that one only it allow. More than that, less than that, not possible. Like that. They are also binding. It is also binding. This is called encapsulation. Further, while writing programs, set, get, words appears, no? Then you can understand there is some logic, encapsulation logic. Okay? Suppose you studied, how many principles are there? 4. First, which one you studied? Inheritance. Suppose if I show one project, where is inheritance? If I ask, can you identify? How will I identify? Extends and implements. But any inheritance word appears? Inheritance word will not appears. But any inheritance will be there. Extends and implements. If appears, then you can understand there is an inheritance. Okay. Second, which principle you studied? Polymorphism. Any polymorphism word appears in program? But how will you understand? Overloading, overriding, upcasting, downcasting. Then you'll understand there is a polymorphism. But polymorphism word will not be there. But polymorphism will be there. Okay. After that, which principle you studied? Abstraction. Any abstraction word you have seen in program? No. What you have seen? Abstract class interface. These are all abstraction related. Okay. Now, encapsulation. How will you understand? Set get. Setter getter is there. Encapsulation. But encapsulation word will not appear. Encapsulation word will not appear. Abstraction word will not appear. Inheritance will not appear. So, in this program, this variable bound with these two methods and these two methods operating on same variable. This type of binding is called encapsulation. Got it? So further, wherever boundary is there, that boundary only if you want to allow, this type logic will write. Logic will be in setter method. Getter method only retrieving. Because this variable we cannot access outside. Through this method you can access. Through this method we can access. Like that we'll write further. But your question is, this main method also you can write here. You may ask. Okay. Further, library in a library class, main method will not be there. Other class will access in our program. That's what? That is like a library you will treat. That is like a library. This is our program like. You feel like a library. For understanding purpose, myself I write an encapsulation. But for understanding purpose, myself I write an abstraction, inheritance, abstract class interface. Further, you are not going to write abstract class, you are not going to write interface. All built in only. Abstract class is predefined. Abstract methods are declared. Only definitions also defined. You have to create object, you have to call the methods only. Further, you are not going to do this all. Built in. It is there in library. But if you want to access library, this knowledge required. That purpose you are learning. Okay. After exception handling, where these all applicable, you'll understand. Okay. Write it. Program to demonstrate. Program to demonstrate encapsulation. Program to demonstrate encapsulation. Noted? Program to demonstrate encapsulation. Same variable, two variables, how can we write? It is very simple. You have to think how it is possible. Program to demonstrate encapsulation. Write the program. I'll give a description. I said you are not listening, I think. I said I'll give a description. I said no. After writing program, you write this one. In the above example, age variable bound with setAge and getAge methods. And these methods, in the above example, age variable bound with setAge and getAge methods, and these methods are operating on same age variable. Full stop. This is known as an encapsulation. This is known as an encapsulation. In the above example, age variable bound with setAge and getAge methods, and these methods are operating on same age variable. Full stop. This is known as an encapsulation. In the above example, age variable bound with setAge and getAge methods, and these methods operating on same age variable. This is known as an encapsulation. Oh, is it over? Not over. So age variable bound with these two methods. These two methods operating on same variable. This type of binding is called encapsulation. This type of binding is called encapsulation. See, up to exception handling, whatever I'm going to teach, every point you have to remember. Every point. After exception handling, Java very easy. Up to exception handling only you have to work hard. After exception handling, very easy. Okay? Up to exception handling, if you work hard, then it becomes easy. Otherwise, every day difficult only appears. If you don't remember these points, further also difficult only appears. Okay? Now, next concept, inner classes. Method returning you have studied, no? This method returns here. See, first what will happen? Demo class loaded, main method called, object created, then memory allocated to instance variable, and setter method called, that is copied in local variable. Here logic works. If greater than 60, 60 stored. Less than 18, 18 stored. In between comes as it is stored. After that, calling getter method, it returns. That is stored in N. That is printed. That's it. Okay? This is a concept. Encapsulation means one private variable you have to take. For that, two methods you have to write. That type of binding is called encapsulation. But also one more also given. If you write only one class, variables and method, it is also encapsulation. Because year only encapsulation, exact situation is not there. Wherever this applicable, that is you can call. Inheritance also, polymorphism also, abstraction also, like that only. See, I given abstraction, abstract class and interface I said. Suppose I given like this also. Suppose I written employee class only 3 variables. But some other variables also possible, no? Providing necessary, hiding unnecessary. So employee number names already required, you are providing. Remaining is unnecessary, you are hiding. That is also abstraction. Wherever it is applicable, there you can say. But this is only encapsulation, this is only, but 100% encapsulation program, this is 100%. Full-fledged. Like abstract methods also, names only declared. Definition written by other vendor. Whatever required for Java programmer provided. Whatever is not required, that is hiding. That is called abstraction. Method names provided, but method body not provided. That is abstraction. Like that abstract methods concept. Name only provided, but definition not provided. That is unnecessary for programmer. I given one best example. TV remote example I given. Now how to operate remote required, but how remote is developed required? No. Like which method you have to call required, but how that is developed not required. That is not provided. That is called abstraction. Clear? Next concept, inner classes. Next, inner classes. After that, packages. After that, string handling. After that, wrapper classes. Last, exception handling. After exception handling, application part. Up to exception handling, this all you are going to see now still. One is inner classes. Okay. Next, you are going to see packages. This is my order. String handling. Wrapper classes. Exception handling. Up to here, it is called language. Up to here, language. After exception handling also many topics are there. Java streams, serialization. Okay. After exception handling, Java streams, serialization, network programming. Network programming, collections framework, generics. Okay, multi-threading. Synchronization. New features from JDK 1.1 to JDK 18. Here so many features are there here also. All features. Okay. So this is order, my order. Arrays comes under collections framework. Arrays introduction only you have seen. So this is my order still. Remaining topics. These are remaining topics. Okay. First inner classes will study. Next package. Next string handling. Next wrapper classes. Next exception handling. After that application begins. Java streams, serialization. Nothing but here only files will be there. Files IO, console IO. These all. Serialization, networking, collections framework. It is the most important topic. It is also most important topic. Okay. It is most important topic. 30 plus collections I'll teach. Here, new features. So many new features are there. Lambda expressions, method references, and constructor references, default methods in interface. So many are there. Those all I'll teach. Okay. This is my order. Order somewhat different. Every faculty, some order will be different. Now, today, inner classes. Next concept, inner classes. Collections only list, array list, linked list, hash set, hash map, linked list, all comes here. Next, inner classes. Note down. A class that is defined in another class is known as an inner class. A class that is defined in another class is known as an inner class. There are 4 types of inner classes. First one, member class. Second one, static member class. Third one, local class. Fourth one, anonymous class. There are 4 types of inner classes. There are 4 types of inner classes. Member class, static member class, local class, anonymous class. There are 4 types of inner classes. First one, member class. See, 4 types of inner class are there. These 3 very easy. This is very difficult. But in a software company, this is only required. Okay. These 3 very easy, not important. Not important. This is only most important. It is most important, most difficult. Okay. Whatever required, that is definitely difficult will be there. See, member class, static member class, local class, anonymous class. See, first one, member class. A class that is defined as a member of another class is called as member class. A class that is defined as a member of another class is called as member class. A class that is defined as a member of another class is called as member class. See, whatever you have seen, those classes, outer classes. Now you are going to see inner class. Class in another class. Like loops, nested loops. If, nested if. Like that, inner class, nested class. Okay? See. Suppose class A. In this class, B. If you write. Now, suppose for example, integer x equal to 10. What is this? Instance variable. What is instance variable? What is it? Member of a class. So it is a member of a class. Like this. Class A. It is member class. It is a member of a class. See, sorry. B. Now B is a member of A class. X is a member of A class. Like that. Suppose if I write static here, it is called class variable. What is class variable? Static member. If I write static here, it is called static member class. What is local variable? Inside a method. This class inside a method, if you write, that is called local class. These 3 very simple, but these 3 not required. Very rare situation, but this is only most important. Further, everyday required this is. Okay. Now first member class. See, Now it is member class. Suppose in this class one method I'll write system.out.println something welcome. Now my question carefully listen. Show method. Show method, is it instance method or class method? Show method or instance method or class method? How many ways to access? What are those? Which class object required? B class. Show is a member of B class. B class object required. B class object if you want to create. A class object required. Because it is a member of which class? B class. B class is a member of which class? A class. For calling this method, B object you have to create. For creating B object, A object you have to create. Got it? Now, first which object you have to create? Which object you have to create? For creating B, A required first. So, A. Something A. New A. Now, A class object created. A class object created. Okay. Now, with this A or with this new A, you have to create B object. For creating B object, A object required. Now I created either with A reference or with object. You can create B object. Suppose first reference I'll use A dot new B. Which class object created? B class. Here I'll assign to B. But if you write like this, error comes because this B is not outer class. It is which class member? It should be like this. Then only valid. Now B dot show. Okay. Here for calling show method. For calling show method, B class object required. For creating B object, A class object required. That's what. First A class object I created. That object referred by small a. With that small a, I am creating B object. That is referred by small b. With that b, I am calling show method. Okay. Now, file, save. I'll compile. I'll execute. Okay. Now, first you write this one. Example, note on this one. I'll explain. Just one. Write this one. For calling show method, B object required. For creating B object, A object required. Now, I'll ask one question, give answer. Last two lines, can I write as a one line? Last two lines, can I write as a one line? How to write? Give me answer. Give me answer. These last two lines, I want to write as a one line. A dot new B dot show. That's it. Now these three lines. Now here actually this line also required here. Okay. A equal to new A. The three lines, last two lines are written as a one line. These two lines can I write as a one line? These two lines I want to write as a one line. What we would write? What would write? New A dot new B dot show. Valid. Here object reference I used. Here object I used. Again here object reference I used. Here object I used. That's it. You can write. Okay. Write this one. So like this also you can write. Like this also you can write. One inner class you have seen. Remaining inner classes tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll see continuation. Yeah, what are your doubts? It is online and offline class, and the 200 members are there, 200 members. If I allow one person, all people will ask. You can chat. Otherwise, you can mail to my mail ID. Otherwise, attend one-to-one session class also are there in Naresh IT. Okay, one-to-one session also is there. You can contact admin. Yeah, semicolon required here. How you are working? No, you should understand. You are working. Other people also are understanding subject. Spring you cannot attend. Spring if you want to attend, at least advanced Java solids knowledge required. At least advanced Java solid knowledge required. Just wait 2 minutes, online students.